Hi guys, my name is Natasha and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be trying out a new product by Urban Decay, their 6-hour inked brow. So I absolutely adore brow products. Brows are like my one thing. If I had to choose one makeup item to live with for the rest of my life and nothing else, it would be some sort of brow product, because I think that just changes the entire appearance of your face. As you can see right now, my face is kind of bland, not that interesting, but if I add some brows to it, especially if they're sharp, oh my goodness, completely different. It gives you a different attitude, feel, look, presence, everything. My personal opinion, I adore brows. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking about eyebrows and we're going to talk about this new product. They have a few other brow products. They have like they have a powder one, and then they have a pencil one, and I haven't tried those before just because they haven't really sparked my interest, but this one did. I use for my everyday brow products the Maybelline Tattoo Studio brow. I used to use their Tattoo Studio brow gel in this little tube thing, and then now I use the pomade because it's fantastic. I use their little pencil as well. That one's really good, but I really love the pomade more than any of them, and this little Urban Decay one gave me that similar feel. I picked it up at Ulta. It was $22, which is a little expensive for me, and it's really not a lot of product. I mean, brow products usually last you for around like 6 months, but I mean, for me, that's kind of a lot of money for it, but you know, if it ends up being great, then it's worth the money. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be showing you how these products compare against each other by having them swatched on my arm, and then we're going to rub them dry and then rub them wet so that you can see, you know, kind of how they work. Also see the color comparison. Obviously, I'm a blonde and I have lighter hair and lighter skin tone, so I like to have a blonde brow color, and they did not really have one. They just had one in this Taupe Trap, and it's really not that light. I'm really hoping that it isn't as dark as what I think it is, but I think it's going to be rather dark. I used the color, was it light blonde, in the Tattoo Studio, and that works great for me. So we're going to see how they compare against each other. After we do our little swatch and rub test, then I'm going to apply this and see how it works. Let me show you how the product looks. So this is the product. The packaging is beautiful. It has Urban Decay's signature black and purple chrome, and it comes with this tip. Not exactly sure how that's going to work on my brows because it doesn't look very sharp, but we'll see how it goes. Let me start off by taking this brow gel and doing a swatch. Then I'm going to take this pomade and I'm going to go in there with my little brow applicator. It's a lot. It's more of a matte. Excuse me. It's a matte straight out of the pot, and the brow gel is obviously liquid. That takes a second to dry down. And then we're going to be taking this Urban Decay and putting it right above it. Oh, that's actually not bad at all. That might be even lighter than the other products. Okay. Well, never mind my first comments. Ignore me. So this one, the consistency of this Urban Decay is a very liquid-like substance. As you can see, this one's already dried. This one in the middle because it's a dry product, or pomade kind of product. This one, trying to dry, and it's a little more thicker. It is actually like a gel that's actually, and it is called a gel, and then the Urban Decay, which is more of like a liquid kind of paint. It's actually really thin, and I don't know how I feel about that. I guess you don't really define your brows with this. It's kind of more of like, oh, let's fill in and make it darker and have it last all day. So let me see what it says on the back of this. It says, bring on 3-day weekends. Excuse me, I've been saying it wrong. This is a 60-hour wear. 60 hours. That's a long time. But I'm not gonna hate, because if my brows can stay on for 60 hours, then I will love it. I'm here for it. Okay, so it's supposed to be waterproof and supposed to make it low maintenance, won't budge for up to 60 hours. After application, avoid the brow area when cleansing your face. So just don't wash it off and then it will stay for 60 hours. Okay. I guess it's a good thing, like if you want to go camping or if you're on a trip and you just don't want to deal with your brows. So these products are still drying. Okay, so we're gonna let these dry and then I'll be back and we'll do a little rub test. I'm back. It took forever for like these other two liquid ones to dry, but you know, whenever it's on your face, you don't really care about the dry time. So I'm about to do a little rub test on them so that you can see if they move or budge, and then I'm going to be using some water and seeing if they are actually waterproof. Let me just tell you why brow staying power is so important to me, because I work out a lot, and by a lot I mean I go to jiu-jitsu classes for about 4 nights or 5 nights out of the week on top of lifting weights, and those jiu-jitsu classes are intense. So for you who don't know what jiu-jitsu is, it is submission wrestling. So sometimes you wear a gi, which is like a robe karate looking thing, and other times you just wear like leggings and a t-shirt, and what happens is my face rubs up against other people's shirts and pants and whatever, and my brows come off, so I end up going to class looking one way and ending class looking a completely different way. Us jiu-jitsu girls know about it. It's a fact. We don't really care, but me as a makeup person, I am passionate about finding a brow that will stay. This tattoo studio does the best out of any of the brow products that I've tried. It lasts pretty well, but it still comes off. So if this one has a 60-hour wear and does not come off when rubbing, then that would be fantastic. But considering it said that just don't wash your face or don't wash your brows and it'll stay, I'm assuming that'll come off as well with my class. So anyway, we're going to get into the test. If you guys can remember, this is the Urban Decay, this is the Pomade, and then this is the gel by Maybelline. If you see me take my finger, I'm rubbing it across each of them. I'm kind of rubbing it hard, and all of them are staying in place. So that's really good. Let me go and dip my finger in some water. You see in this water, it's not like ice cold water. So my finger is wet and these products are not moving. Actually, wait. We have our first victim. Okay, let me see if I could get these two to come off. They're doing really good. Okay, so the test has it. I think that this product might actually be excellent. Let me wipe this water off my arm. I'm going to zoom the camera in a little bit closer so that you can see how the application of this product on my actual brows looks. Okay, here we go. Hopefully it's not terrible. So I usually start by drawing a line on the bottom. Let me see. And then I do a line concentrated here at the end. That's actually not bad at all. It is a little, you have to be careful whenever you're using this brush because it is so runny that you don't want to accidentally, get the product outside of the line. So don't just go full on dip and then apply. Kind of use a lighter hand and a lighter amount on your little applicator right here to get the desired look that you want. You can probably do a rush job on it and just kind of do a fill-in, but if you want a more crisp brow, you need to take your time. Go to the other side. So my brows are on and it's actually really nice. The application was great. This little brush was not too bad to work with. The product is nice to move around. The color looks fantastic. Overall, I really do like this product. My only downside is that it's so expensive. As you saw on the rub test that I did, the Pot Pomade does give you similar effects to this tinted brow by Urban Decay with the wear amount that it can handle, but I do have to say that I think that this one might actually last just a little bit longer because it is a wet liquid that dries down, and as I've talked about in some of my other videos, that is a very important factor that I've noticed in some products on how long they last. If it was a wet and then it dries down because of how just the molecules interact with the whole chemical process of the moisture leaving the product that it was in, and then it's settling into or bonding with the surface that it was applied to because the moisture leaves. I don't know if that's even a real thing, but that is my own personal theory. So I do think that this probably will be able to last us 60 hours. I'm not going to test it for 60 hours because right now I'm satisfied. If you really have the urge to go and pick one up, I recommend to go and do it. It's a really great product, really nice. Go and try it out. You like brow stuff, go and play with it. I think you'll enjoy it. Well, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, hit that red button and subscribe. Also, hit the bell so you're notified of my future uploads, and I will see you in my next video.